Hey, how's it going, my super friends? I am Emo Acebo. Thanks for watching the vid. This is my review for Action Comics number 991. Almost 1,000, and it's going to become a big ass comic. You better buy that one. This issue, this finale, is one of the most controversial Action Comics story for some time. We got the conclusion for the Oz effect, a great Superman story combining his philosophies, his ideals, symbolism, a lot of cool things. This thrilling conclusion let Dan Jurgens, the writer, put everything he's written into the Action Comics run on the table. And the finale is worthy of this magnitude, of this arc. The battle of hope versus pessimism has been an ongoing struggle throughout the Oz effect, and it reached the finale as Kal and Jor-El have their say about the state of the world and what's to come. Bogdanovic, the artist, captured all the appropriate expressions for each member of the superfamily, and the Spicer colors, they do well. They define the sides, the similarities between them. The enraged Kal, who has had it with both humanity collapsing and his father seemingly behind it all, in the name of showing how humanity truly is, whether Superman saves them or not. However, John is cautiously trusting, optimistic of his granddad's words, and Lois looks confused with everything that's going on. So all the expressions were really great. And again, I focus a lot on the expressions because this type of story or theme is not so much of a physical encounter, even though we do get to see some action, but more on what it means and how it affects the characters. So expressions have to be there, and they were great in this one. The Spicer colors, like I said, always made sure that the big red and blue can be seen on every page. Even when the background is really weird, it doesn't mix well, everything looked great, and Hannah assisting him on inking was great. The meat of the story is with Jor-El and Kal going to Oz's fortress, which was like a high profile moment in all the DC Rebirth storyline. We got to see something in Detective Comics, in Superman's run, and other titles who reference Oz. And man, Oz takes Kal through the fortress with big ass punches, punching him through the walls and shit, and Kal also with some really good smackdowns. However, Supes remains skeptical throughout this exchange as Oz guides him through the terrible things he's done to reach the good place of saving his son. Bogdanovic and Spicer do their job amazingly when you have to unleash the kryptonite. Looks amazing, all the green and stuff looks really cool, and the heat blasts when it's needed. As they make their way through each room, all the moments from Superman and Action Comics come into focus, and Jor-El's actions are given a new light by Jurgens. He writes the father and the son as two people seeking to do what's right in their own way. And while this thread isn't limited to just Superman, at the end of the day, this was a long-spanning Superman story and almost a prelude to Doomsday Clock. Maybe? I mean, the closing pages do lend to that theory, and man, it's really cool stuff. And man, we got to see Jor-El being dragged, and a lot of blue, the color blue, looked dazzling there. So, Dr. Manhattan, maybe? Yeah, probably. And at the end, man, Superman reflects heavily on what's transpired, and for good reason. I mean, the Oz effect juggled a lot of things, humanity and her true colors, Superman versus Mr. Oz, and what's truly behind Jor-El's turn away from humanity. Jurgens handled all these threads greatly, the humanity plotline, and that's what he wanted. He wants Jor-El to instill in Kal the weaknesses of humanity. But man, Superman is the red and blue, the big boy scout. He always does right and protects us, even when we're not on the right. When we're doing something wrong, he still protects us. All in all, the Oz effect, the finale, it puts the conclusion to a long-standing story to rest, but also raises a mystery of what's next after Mr. Oz. What's to look forward to on the horizon. Bogdanovic, amazing throughout this whole arc, the kind of quality that is suitable for Action Comics. Really great stuff by Jurgens. He gave us also social commentary on what's happening in 2017 underneath the guise of this superhero story, an amazing Superman run. The Oz effect remains one of my favorite all-time Superman stories because it challenged Kal-El and his family like never before. And also the bittersweet ending, man, it feels more like a proper finale with enough strings attached to keep you coming back to see what else is in store for the super family. Thanks for watching my review for Action Comics number 991. I am Memo Acebo. If you enjoyed, please click the like button. Share the video with some friends. Tell me in the comments down below your review of the comic. Did you like it? Did you not? What was your favorite part? Follow me on my social media, Twitter, Instagram. Subscribe to see more. And of course, I'll see you in the next one.